Yeah, it would be embarrassing if you beep your horn and people just think you're a bitch because the way your car horn sounds.
Every time I beep. Meep, meep. Sounds like the fucking roadrunner drove by.
Look at that bitch.
Yeah. It's when people, I think, when they see me get out of my car, they look surprised because of how
big guy getting out of a small.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, I mean, I take up pretty much the front two seats. Width-wise, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I'm always leaning over into the other person's space.
Yeah.
It's just how it happens.
You need a bigger car.
I do. I do.
I will say one thing with the heat that it's not that it was hot.
Yeah.
But it's so humid out.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, those air-conditioned seats, though.
You have air-conditioned seats in yours? Oh, yeah. Mr. Fancy with their Lexus. Yeah, you son of a bitch.
Oh, buddy.
That's nice.
That is nice.
That's nice.
Being outside all day and that smoldering mugginess with the mosquitoes.
Yeah. Wet pants from the morning dew still.
I mean, just cooled off my tackle.
That's nice. There's nothing better than a cool taint.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Looking for a word there, weren't you? I just go with taint.
I just go with taint.
Yeah.
Your ABC.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was phenomenal. It was one of those one day, like, makes you, like, the wintertime of, I didn't warm my car up. I cooled it off before I got in it. It's just like, I'm going to let that run and let that air get going.
It seems like it took way too long to have that. Like I remember when, like, heated seats first came out, like, that was, like, obviously it's still a cool thing to have, is the heated seats and stuff, but it seemed like it took way longer to be like, man, what if we cooled the seats down? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know many cars who have that feature.
Yeah, mine has, now, obviously, this is on heating and cooling. It's like a little spin dial.
Yeah.
So there's not, like, on most heated seats, you just have, like, a high and a low.
Mm-hmm.
Like, mine's got a 1, 2, and a 3.
Oh.
So, you can spin it to anywhere. So you can go to a half to 2.5 so you can go.
Yeah.
Your intensity level.
Nice. In my wife's car, it's either hotter than holy hell, like you can smell your ass burning.
Yeah.
Or nothing. There's not like an in between.
Yeah, there's no.
There's a setting in between, but it's just like, it's nothing. It just feels like I'm sitting in the car.
Yeah, it's it's a nice feature.
Yeah.
I didn't. I mean, you should get one.
I should. I probably should just get a new vehicle at some point in time. But
yeah, at some point in
not
time,
having
stop
a payments.
Driving there,
yeah,
that's
payments
nice.
Is nice. Yeah.
Yeah, that's super nice. I mean, I don't have those either, but
well,
I mean,
whatever. I've had my car 7 years. Okay, so it's been paid off for a little bit.
Yeah, that's perfect. And I've gotten to that point. I used to get cars all the time. I mean, if I had a vehicle for 2 years, it was shocking.
Yeah.
And then it just got to the point where I'm like, I'm just going to drive it until
it dies. Yeah. You still got your Explorer?
Expedition.
Oh, whatever the fuck it was. Sorry.
It's like a low-level fucking mini Explorer.
Sorry.
It's an Eddie Bauer Expedition, sir.
An Eddie Bauer.
I don't think Ford does Eddie Bauer stuff anymore.
That's funny.
They start selling them in airports.
Yeah.
Eddie Bauer shirts in airports. They said, nah, you're too mainstream now. You're not high level.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're not licensing that shit.
What happened to the Harley Davidson Ford series? You know, you always saw those big trucks that had like literally was no different other than it had a Harley Davidson logo on it.
Yeah, it had a Harley Davidson.
And they'd sell it for $15,000 more.
Had orange seats.
Yeah, exactly. Who the hell wants
Maybe
that?
They go, oh, they look like shit.
They do. They look bad.
I'd seen one the other day, obviously an older one going, all right, it's black with like an orange accent on the hood, and it says Harley Davidson, and that's it. And it looks terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, it just looks bad.
Yeah, orange is not a good color.
No.
Because it's not that burnt orange that you see on cars. It's like matte orange, like almost like the Browns color of an orange. Yeah. And that's not...
Well, I think for the most part, Harleys kind of fell off.
Yeah.
Because they used to be like, they'd only make so many bikes a year.
Mm-hmm.
And you were on a waiting list.
Yeah.
And then they just started pumping them out. And then they no longer hold their value like they used to. So,
Yeah. Not a motorcycle guy.
Me neither.
Nah.
I feel
like I'd be too top heavy. Like if I turn the corner, I'm falling.
Pretty good chance.
You know? Like,
pretty good chance.
I just, in that feeling in your stomach, you know what I mean? Like when you go to turn, like if you turn in a roller coaster
Yeah.
Like that little
little
feeling in your stomach
kind
of thing. Like I feel like I would have that way too much on the motorcycle.
Yeah, I don't. I've just never been a motorcycle guy. I think they're stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And people are like, well, it's so freeing and stuff. It's like, well, all I see people doing is riding around town.
Yeah.
Go in the country and be free.
Yeah.
Stop bothering us with your loud pipes. Well, I got to make sure cars can hear me.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Yeah. I can see you.
Maybe that's the risk that you take.
Yeah. I can see you.
And then when they say it, it's not. If you have a motorcycle and they say, well, if I get in a wreck, no, when.
When, yeah.
There is no if. If you own a motorcycle, you're going to get in a wreck.
Yeah, at some point in time.
Depending on severity, different levels.
Yeah.
But at some point in time, your ass is hitting the ground.
Yeah, for sure.
And, you probably deserved it. It's just, you're annoying to people.
Yeah.
Just to know, oh, wee. Okay. And all the Fast and the Furious people that put those pipes on their little fucking Hondas and stuff. Yeah, fuck you guys too. Oh, it sounds fast. At the end of the day, it's still a little Honda that just sounds different.
Mm-hmm.
You're not impressing anybody.
I don't ever go like, oh my God, look at that sweet Honda. I don't think anybody has ever said that.
Man, it sounds amazing.
Yeah, nope.
Nobody ever says that.
No. Sounds like a bee flying by your ear.
Tokyo Drift?
Yeah.
I don't see any.
No.
I'm seeing less and less diesels, though. I think that fad's starting to move on a little bit.
But the diesel truck fad may be moving on, but everybody wants to put a fucking diesel in a car. And it's dumb.
Well, some of those are. So they used to be that way just because of mileage.
Yeah.
Because the diesels were better.
Yeah.
But at this point in time, gas is like $1.78.
Yeah,
Diesel's
exactly.
still fucking $3.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
it ain't doing you any good.
No, it's not.
I never understood that. I got an F-350 diesel. Yeah, what do you do? I work at a pizza place.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you don't need that.
Yeah.
That just makes no sense.
You don't need that big of a truck.
I say that because I knew a guy that did that. He owned a pizza place.
Yeah, and had that big of a truck.
Like an F-350 diesel. But he went to prison, so.
He bought it just because he could? Pretty much, yeah.
Well, he couldn't because he ended up in prison for doing shit that you shouldn't be doing with businesses. So, joke's on him.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
You want your diesel? Nah. Welcome to prison, bitch.
That's just for him, right? Not for everybody.
Yeah. Nah, maybe. I mean, I find them annoying. That should be illegal to something. Some state.
You find them annoying.
Hey, you're bothering me. Citizens arrest.
Yeah. We got a car. We talked cars. That's probably the first time we've ever talked vehicles on this show.
I'm not a vehicle guy.
Yeah, me either. I
mean,
I drive a Civic.
I like to have one. Yeah. I mean, but other than that, it gets me from A to B. I like it to be okay. I mean,
yeah, like this, all the same color doors.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get it.
That feels important.
The fad when I was in high school was the carbon fiber hood.
Oh,
Take off the the original hood that was the same color, then put like a black and gray carbon fiber hood on.
Yeah. Why?
I don't know. It didn't make any sense. The hood was okay. Like, you didn't need to take it off,
I passed a vehicle. It was an SUV. I don't know, maybe a Nissan or something like that. I don't know if they have SUVs. I assume they do.
Yeah, it's a Pathfinder.
But it was black.
Okay.
But it was that matte black, the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
And they did it themselves.
Ew.
And it's like,
you could tell.
Yeah, that's not, that doesn't look good. Like, I know you're proud of it.
Yeah.
I can tell that you're proud of it. But it doesn't look the way you think it looks.
Yeah.
And I like matte, that matte black.
Yeah.
But if you do the whole thing, it's too much.
Yeah.
Like, it needs to accent.
Yeah.
Like, maybe if you made some racing stripes that were matte and the rest of it was regular.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Seth Body Shop.
Yeah. Apparently we're talking cars today.
What else pisses you off?
really grinds my gears.
Now, I know it's in the pandemic-wise, and I think we've talked about this before, but if your fucking window doesn't work, don't go through the drive-thru.
Yeah, for sure.
What are you doing?
For sure. They open up the car. I mean, it makes me laugh because people like open up their car door.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I want one person one time to have their passenger window work and drive backwards through the drive-thru. I want that to happen. That's what I want to see.
That would be amazing. But I seen it happen the other day.
Yeah.
And it was like a 2-year-old Mercedes.
Fuck.
That was beat to shit.
Yeah.
I mean, younger kid driving it.
Yeah.
Of like, I got a Mercedes, though. Of like, yeah, but it looks like a 87 Honda.
Yeah.
Not to keep banging on vehicles like yours, but that was just in the front of my head.
No,
yours isn't from the 80s.
No.
It's at least from the 90s.
Whoa.
I'm going to get, 2008-ish?
13.
Oh, well, fuck.
Yeah.
There's no reason to get rid of it. That thing runs 300,000 miles.
Yep. It's only got 150 on it. So.
Oh, hell, you're good.
We're good. Yeah, so sports-wise, the NBA's having a season.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, I mean, for all those people who, don't watch it.
Yeah.
22 teams, all in Orlando. They're going to have some playing games for the last 6 seeds. I guess pretty much the teams who already clinched are good. They're just playing games to get back into it. But
yeah, and the last 6 teams getting in, they're just trying to get some stars in that can bail out.
Mm-hmm.
The problem I have with it, because what they're shooting for like August or July
31st is there,
and then ending in October.
Pretty much.
Hey, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Like all this time, like you guys should, hey, if you're going to play these extra games, why don't we do a little 2-week camp?
Yeah.
And start playing fucking games.
Yeah.
Because you get a little thing called the NFL
yeah.
and college football coming.
Oh, yeah. And you're going to have the NBA's highest watched games from the start till September. And then nobody's going to watch them.
No. I mean, unless they do it weekdays.
That would be the only way they could do it. That's
kind of their gig.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you got so much because you have, obviously, NFL and college football. And I'm going to say all of those things start on time.
Yeah, I would say that, too.
Because we're going to find out, obviously, we don't really talk about this shit, but with all the protests and riot kind of stuff going on, there's thousands of people standing together.
Yeah.
So if these numbers don't go up, well, then
we're okay.
What are we doing?
Yeah, we're okay. Yeah.
And it started in Minneapolis. It's been like a week. Mm-hmm. And I don't know how much their numbers have spiked.
You haven't heard any. I mean, we haven't heard anything about it since all that stuff went down. So I mean,
I'm going to assume that they all start on time.
Mm-hmm.
So that means that you have both those footballs going on. You have the NBA going on.
Mm-hmm.
You have the NHL doing kind of a cool thing.
Yeah.
I mean, they haven't finalized everything, but you kind of know what they're doing. Sounds like baseball is going to get a deal done.
Okay.
Listen to Trevor Bauer. He's pitched for the Reds. He's 90 to 95% that they're going to play.
Yeah.
They just haven't.
Get the finer details worked out yet. He's part of the Players Association, isn't he?
Yeah. So you got them going. Obviously, soccer and shit like that. Australian football. Yeah. If you're up at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
But then you got to remember, you still have like the Masters.
Yeah.
Is going to go.
Yeah.
I mean, all that shit happens in the fall too.
Uh-huh.
And I just think, like, baseball, get your shit together and get going.
Yeah.
Or nobody's going to watch you.
No.
Because if they're not football fans, they're probably basketball fans. And then, I mean, because baseball always had that 2.5 months of not shit going on.
Mm-hmm. So you watched it. Yeah. Or you went to the game.
Right.
Now if the NBA, I'll watch the playoffs of the NBA just because there's a point to it. You know what I mean?
It's almost going to be like AAU.
Yeah.
Because it's like multiple games in an empty gym.
Yeah, they're just going to, once that one game's done, the warm-up clock gets put on and the next team's going. So
yeah. As soon as that last foot, start that clock.
Yeah.
Let's get this shit going.
Get it going.
I don't want to be here all day.
You're going to see officials in shorts still and doing push-ups on the side.
Be interesting that I've heard somebody say, like, what do you think those officials are doing to get back in shape?
Yeah.
Because They haven't done anything either.
And some of them officials are old and large.
I assume that's one of the main, obviously, player-wise, they want player to get their lungs back, you know? But you can't go right into the playoffs.
Yeah.
These officials haven't watched real-time basketball for a bit. Maybe let their eyes adjust a little before, because they always have a preseason. I don't know that one kid from around here that's an NBA ref. I don't know him.
I don't know him either. There's one from Bluffton that's an NFL ref too. But
is there?
Yeah, I don't know his name either. I just know that he is one. I think he's on the sideline or something.
Try to reach out and get him on so we just yell at him.
Yeah. What the fuck
we feel
are
like
you doing?
You haven't been yelled at in a while since we haven't been doing anything.
Yeah.
So
we're going to get you some practice.
Yeah. Hey, fuck you.
What the fuck are you doing? Start handing him glasses.
Anybody could do this job. Yeah, but I feel like baseball's screwing up because they're just going to take they're dragging their feet.
Yeah.
And
they're going to take too long and nobody's going to care
to make
anymore.
a decision, nobody cares.
Yeah.
Because it's getting to the point where nobody's caring now.
Yeah.
Because, hey, every other league's figured it out.
But you guys.
But you haven't.
Yeah.
And the one thing that Trevor Bauer said about that list that we went over last time about the pay.
The money, yeah.
And said that the players turned that down. They never, the owners never submitted it. They just put it out in the open. To let players do that and get that reaction.
Oh, okay.
Now the owners already won because everybody's pissed at the players because they don't want to play.
Yeah.
You don't want to play for $500,000?
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
PR war is over. That's how it's done.
Wow, that's shitty.
And well, like we talked about, everybody sides with the owners.
Yeah.
Nobody sides with the players.
Yeah. That's crazy though.
Sons of bitches.
It is weird that the pay breakdown is crazy if you have a huge contract and you're used to living off of your huge contract and it literally gets taken down 3/4 of your salary. It's just odd. You know what I mean? It's just.
I had this thought the other day of, looking at these people talking about, because most people get pissed off, because Mike Trout makes $38 million a year. Those guys, like, you hear those, but they're anomalies.
Yeah.
It's like 60% of Major League Baseball makes less than $1 million a year.
Mm-hmm.
And they still say, you get people going, well, yeah, but they're playing a game and that's what they're making, Like, all right. Now, I was thinking about this way. Like, if you were a Bill Gates or somebody, like, people that say that go, all right, Seth, I'm going to pay you, league minimum.
Okay.
Like, people are like, well, that's still a hell of a living.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, 500,000 major leagues. So divide that up. You get 182, 500,000 divided by 182.
Yeah.
And you get those through the summer.
Mm-hmm.
So they just pay you. Now, at that point in time, you're a low-level guy.
Yeah.
So to think that, so you start, hey, you get through the year and you're making your choices, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to come to you and go, now I'm only going to pay you $50,000 a year because we got to send you to AAA.
Yeah, exactly.
Now you're going to make those. And then I'm going to come back in the next year and go, yeah, I'm going to cut you.
Uh-huh.
Now you're getting no money. Good luck making it to retirement.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like people don't think about that portion of it of like, like the NFL guys. Well, he made $10 million in the NFL. Well, he retired when he was 30.
Yeah.
He's got to make the rest of his life like that.
Yeah.
And congratulations, your knees are fucked. So good luck getting a job because you can't walk all that well.
Exactly. Yeah. Your back probably sucks. And
well, they got that pension. Yeah, that didn't come in until they're 58.
Yeah.
So
exactly. But the one thing I don't think people understand either with the baseball is the fluctuation of players on a week-to-week basis changes.
Oh, it's crazy.
It's
up and down, up and down.
I mean, you get designated to it. You know what I'm saying? You get moved up and down to where it fucks with everything.
Because what would that be? Because that's why they get paid. They don't get paid weekly. They get paid by the game.
Yeah.
Of what would that be?
We're doing math here on Wideside. It's going to take a bit.
So 162 games in the season.
Mm-hmm. 182.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. That's worse. 182.
God.
$2,700 a game.
Yeah.
But usually, like when you get called up, like you can't get called up for a day and sent back down. Like it's like a week.
Yeah.
So you might get called up and make 10 grand, and then boom, right back down. You're making, bus leagues or whatever. Especially if you're, like a place like the Reds.
Yeah.
When they're bringing somebody up, if Louisville is on a road trip, they're just going to bring somebody from Dayton that, of like,
who's closer.
That's a bus league.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, well, we'll bring him. He'll get us through these next few days and then go back to making, hey, here's $150 for the game.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
crazy.
If that.
Crazy.
It's everybody always thinks about the high end. But it's like, that's not
everybody. That's select few.
Yeah, very few.
Yeah.
Most people don't. I mean,
when we talk about contracts and shit, it just still reminds me of Bobby Bonilla. Still getting paid.
Fantastic.
Still getting paid to this day.
So I think that's one of the things they were trying to work out is, hey, can we delay some of your payments if we do the 50% pay?
Yeah.
Like, we don't have any fans. I don't have the cash flow to pay you.
Yeah.
But what if we make up, so if Mike Trout's supposed to make $18 million, what if we pay you $6 million?
Yeah.
And make up this other 10 over the next 2 years?
I mean, some way to try to get it fair or whatever.
I think they're shitting on that.
Yeah.
But,
they're at least trying. I mean,
but then again, I think with the MLBPA and some of the players like, oh, you want to do a revenue split, you need to open your books up and show us what the revenue actually is.
Yeah.
Because everybody says that, but they never really get a see. Are you getting a portion of the hat sales? Because they sell a lot of MLB hats.
Yeah.
It'd be an interesting. I'd like to know what that number is. How many millions of dollars worth of hats do they sell a year?
That's a good point.
Every rapper's got 10.
Yeah. And I know personally, I buy 2 hats pretty much a year.
Yeah.
NFL, not a baseball hat, but I buy 2 Broncos hats a year.
For the most part, you see way more baseball hats than you ever do football.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah. It's
NFL, they've never really been able to break into that territory.
Yeah, I know.
And I don't know if it's because most of their logos are shitty on a hat.
Yeah, it could be.
Because baseball logos kind of designed to be on a hat.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know, like, I look at the Yankees hat, because that's usually, that's like the most popular
the iconic.
hat. Yeah. The NY, as simple as it doesn't get any better than that.
No.
Perfect. Yeah, I mean, it's...
I'll tell you another one you see is the Cincinnati Reds. That C.
The C.
The bone C, I think is what they call it.
Yeah. I mean, like, even the Braves, the A on a hat is sweet. It looks really cool.
They're super racist, but yeah.
The Braves are?
Yeah.
Oh.
Indians. I mean, Native Americans.
Gotcha. Sorry.
Come on, man.
My bad.
Who was I listening to the other day? They were talking about it's like, boy, it's shocking that the Redskins portion of Washington still hadn't, like, I get like the Braves and the Indians and stuff, but the Reds, like, they just flat and took out, hey, here's some slander.
Yeah.
We're going to make that our logo.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, but it's still Washington.
Yeah.
I did see they said some good things about Haskins finally. That
I did see that.
He made some good. It's like, he was playing well before he got hurt.
Yeah, I don't.
But everybody was shitting on him.
One of the reports I read, they thought he was too big, like fat.
Yeah.
I didn't. He doesn't look fat at all.
He's not.
He's like, you know what I mean?
What is he? 6'3", 6'4"?
Yeah, I think so.
And like 220.
Yeah. So
that is not.
No, it's not bad at all.
Your running back is 5'10", 220. So.
Yeah. I didn't get that because they were talking. It was the reporter. It might have been Coward and them or whatever, some radio show, but it was on Twitter. Like, Haskins, this, and this, and he tweeted. He goes, "Drop 15 pounds and put on 8 pounds of muscle." And I was like, "What? I don't like if that was the reason why people were shitting on you because they thought you were heavy. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
No,
it made any sense at all."
So I seen that Dan Orlovsky broke down a couple plays where he was talking about like the last game that Haskins played, and he goes, people saying he's not smart enough to play quarterback. He's like, rookie year, like his 4th game that he started.
Yeah,
he says, "Here's the setup. They're faking a blitz over here. they're coming from the other side.
Yeah.
The safety moves over here. He said, watch. Haskins picks that up.
Yeah.
Comes up, changes his protection, gives a signal to the receiver.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Takes the snap. His running back misses the block.
Yeah.
He steps up in the pocket, looks the safety off, and hits one over the middle to the other guy and takes a hit.
Yeah.
Of like, that's perfect. He says there's nothing he could have done any better.
Uh-huh.
It's like, then they showed the next play. It's like, here's another one. Change the play. Steps up, slides his protection, looks the safety out this way, hits a guy coming backside over the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Of like, these are veteran moves.
Yeah.
He goes, I don't know what you guys are seeing.
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. And it was like the coaching staff.
Yeah.
That was the thing. Like, even the new one was like, yeah, we're not sure. That's why we keep signing these quarterbacks. Like,
yeah.
Gee, guys.
I think a lot of it's like, they go, we need that competition.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you what, I wouldn't. Quarterbacks seem pretty fragile.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a decision they made in Buffalo.
Yeah.
We're not, we got a backup quarterback.
But we're going with Josh Allen.
But if Josh Allen gets hurt, we're fucked.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean,
yeah.
And everybody's like, well, you got to have a real quality backup. All right. Well, yeah, they had Teddy Bridgewater last year. He wins, 4 games?
Something like that.
New Orleans.
Yeah.
But you only have him because he tore his knee up, and it was a reclamation of trying to,
yes, that's the only reason.
That's the only reason you have him.
Yeah.
You have Andy Dalton because it was just too late.
Pretty much.
And, and that's why Dallas gets him.
Yeah.
And Jameis Winston gets cut too late.
Exactly.
It's just too many free agents.
Uh-huh.
It just but if you're a playoff team,
yeah,
and one of the, what would you say, 6 teams can win it each year?
Yeah, or less. I would say 6 or less teams could win, has a chance to win it each year. Yeah.
Of those 6 teams, or say, even call it 10 teams. If any of those quarterbacks get hurt, you're fucked.
Oh, yeah.
So everybody's like, well, this, backup. Like, yeah. Tom Brady gets hurt, Tampa Bay is fucked.
Yeah. Do they have a backup?
See what happened in Indianapolis? Peyton Manning got hurt.
Yeah. Look at the Steelers.
They had won 14 games a year before.
Look at the Steelers every year.
Yeah.
When the backup quarterback goes in, they suck. They don't do well.
They almost made the playoffs, but that had nothing to do with the quarterback play.
No, it had their defense just was fantastic all year.
And that proves my point with Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
They won't bring in a Cam Newton or anything like that because of Ben.
Uh-huh.
We don't want him to think like, he's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, exactly.
If he's thinking that, he got problems.
Uh-huh. Yeah, exactly.
But,
he
seems issues. Like that kind of guy.
Yeah, he seems kind of bitchy.
Yeah.
Bitchy.
Might be a cunt.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I'll say it.
Yeah, no, he acts a bit cunty.
I mean, obviously, he was born in this town that we're in right now.
Yeah.
And grew up not far from here.
Uh-huh.
I know a lot of people that were around him in his college career and as he, his first 3 years, not well liked.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah. And
you think, NFL quarterbacks, especially we're talking about after he won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
They kind of get the benefit of the doubt of, hey, man, I hung out with Big Ben. They're like, yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, nah, I don't want to be around him. So,
yeah.
Don't be an asshole when you make it big.
Yeah.
I mean, I will be, but
we're assholes now, so it's okay. I mean,
I'm not going to change.
Yeah. I'm not going to become nicer.
Oh, you want to give me more money and see what happens? Okay. Not going to be good.
Yeah. Oh, but you're right, though. I mean, I can think of the top 10 teams. Okay, let's look at the Niners.
Yeah.
Garoppolo got hurt, and they win 2 games.
Yeah, they had the first pick.
Yeah,
or second or whatever
pick.
It was, second pick.
And then the next year, they go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I mean, it's that simple. It's very, very easy to suck when your quarterback gets hurt.
That's the way it is.
Because they're backups for a reason.
The bad thing is, all right, say, okay, Big Ben goes down last year early.
Yeah, first game.
Their defense basically wins a lot of games for them in their running game a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And they almost made the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like, that's the worst thing that can happen.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, you never had a chance of winning a Super Bowl. You're just not.
Yeah.
With Duck Rogers or Hodges.
Yeah, Duck Rogers.
Duck Rogers.
Sounds like a detective series.
Well, let me see. Who do you think killed this guy there, Duck? I don't know.
Is that your Duck Rogers? That's what he sounds like?
That's my Duck Rogers.
Sound like an old prospector. What is he?
Well, if you're a detective named Duck Rogers, don't you think you'd sound that way?
I think he's British.
Let me get down to that CSI lab and I'll check it out. See what kind of gun that was there fired in that there chest of that fella. Probably should have been
Fella. Duck Rogers is a old prospector, I guess.
I was late. My chicken got loose and I couldn't get him back in there. That's some bitch, but I'm here to look at this murder now.
All right, now we know what Duck Rogers sounds like.
There you go.
Duck Rogers the detective.
Yeah, but you're never winning a Super Bowl with that. So the worst thing you could do is go fucking 8-8 and have the 15th pick.
I know.
Just lose them all.
Yeah, exactly. You actually hurt yourself.
It's Pittsburgh. Kind of. They understand they're gonna show up to the games because they're Steelers fans. Yeah,
it's okay.
Maybe you get because what if that happens and they end up with like fucking Chase Young?
Yeah, I know. I mean, exactly.
Like, what do you do?
What do you do now?
I mean,
good luck.
Yeah, that's all. Nobody's got a backup that can win. There is no Tom Brady out there
in the backups. Yeah, exactly.
It's just not.
Yeah, because I mean, you look at backups who came in and did well. The two names that come to mind are Brady and Romo.
Yeah,
and they replaced the same guy. So, sorry, Bledsoe.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
but
that's it. I mean, well, you got Nick Foles, but he never turned into anything. I mean, he won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, but
got a shit ton of money.
He is God. He gets paid.
Wouldn't it be interesting if he didn't win the quarterback competition in Chicago?
Yeah, like if he got like legit, like wow. Yeah, Big Mitch is better than him. Mitch, you're the starter. Oh, you making $30 million this year, Nick? Back up. Yep.
I mean, it's just like
that would be
pissed
crazy.
Would you be if you were a Bears fan and go, oh, we got a $30 million backup quarterback?
Oh my God, it'd be insane. I mean, I'd be pissed that Mitch is still my quarterback. If anything,
yeah.
Like, come on, Foles, you could beat him out.
Mean, couldn't. Yeah,
you couldn't do that.
Couldn't pull that together.
Yeah,
I mean,
God damn, how bad are you?
Couldn't beat out Gardner Minshew.
He got hurt.
Yeah,
he got hurt. The first game of the year.
I understand.
Okay.
No, he played like 6 games, didn't he?
No. I think it was literally like the first game.
He threw a touchdown while he was getting hurt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there was 2 quarters, like Ben and him got hurt on the same opening weekend, and everyone was like, fuck.
Man, that seems like forever ago. It's tough keeping that shit straight.
Yeah.
Recruiting wise, I did hear, as far as college goes, that almost double of the amount of underclassmen that are committed already.
Wow.
Just because there are no visits, you just do some FaceTime and stuff. Like, all right, well, I guess I'm going here.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right. It changed up the old recruiting process.
Mm-hmm.
The hell, you need to take all these trips.
Yeah. Well, that was one of the things that they said during a lot of the, I want to say owners, but like a lot of the GMs during the draft were like, we're going to relook how we do this because it seems like, the limited resources we had, we were able to do the same quality of work.
Yeah.
We just didn't have to go those places. We didn't have to work as long. And he's like, I know John Lynch was one of the ones talking like, we're going to relook at how we do it just because we were able to spend more time at home and, do the same things. So.
Well, you almost need something like that to happen because everything gets stuck in their ways. Hey, why do you do it this way? Because the GM before me did, and the GM that trained him did. It's like, well, we've done it this way for 25 years. Well, it doesn't mean it's any good.
Yeah, it just means
it doesn't mean it's bad, but it doesn't mean it's good. Technology fucking exists.
Yeah, it's actually fantastic.
Feel free to use it.
Yeah.
Like the NFL Combine?
Mm-hmm.
I don't need that shit.
No.
I mean, I know it gives them some shit on TV, but I mean, I know there's some diehards out there that sit down and watch it, but
I watch some of it.
I'm not one of them.
I will. I like to watch certain positions. Mostly, I like to watch the linemen do their individual drills.
Yeah.
I don't really give a fuck. I don't watch the.
Well, I mean,
I don't watch the
basically
40s.
It's a position that you played, and you know.
Yes, I don't watch them run the 40s or the bench press or any of those, like the jumps and stuff like that.
Usually the fastest guy.
Yeah.
Usually never makes it.
No, and I hate watching the quarterbacks.
Now, unless that guy falls and his dick falls out again.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Having any quarterback at the combine is dumb.
Well, because most of them won't throw.
That, and they're throwing to people who
They don't know.
And I don't know. It's just weird. They don't do any other drills, though. They just throw.
Yeah.
They don't do any footwork stuff. They don't do anything like that to maybe show more athleticism or pocket awareness or anything like that. They just catch the snap, 3-step drop, throw.
It would be funny if somebody, like, say if the Raiders had the first pick and you were like Cardale Jones.
Okay.
That year that he came out.
Mm-hmm.
Like if the Raiders were the number one pick, like you just walk onto the field, pick up a football and chuck it like 90 yards
they're
and then just leave.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, yeah,
him.
That's him. Then there's that other guy that's really fast. We'll get him too.
Uh-huh.
Nobody can stop us.
Nope. He can't even out-throw that guy.
Yeah.
He can't out-throw him. They're the Raiders. They suck. The Raiders.
Chris Berman taking a shit. Raiders.
Oh.
Man, I don't like him.
No, and I don't know why. He's funny.
Is he?
I don't know.
He's been doing the same shit for 30 fucking years. Come up with something new.
It's worked.
No, it hasn't.
I mean, people like him, but you.
Oh, it worked. It was working so well that they took him off air and put him on their streaming service.
He retired and then came back.
They kind of told him to retire.
Well, it was time.
Hey, it's time to retire, Chris.
We want you back.
Nobody likes you.
We want you back, though, because nobody likes any of the people we replaced you with.
Yeah, but they didn't. No, they still have that show.
I know,
but it's on
still
ESPN Plus.
Yeah,
I'm not paying $5 extra to watch Chris Berman. I'm going to tell you that.
Yeah.
No, it's just what gets me is I understand it, and I used to like Chris Berman.
Yeah.
80s, 90s.
Uh-huh. You just got tired of
and then
the
it's
same
like
stuff.
Hey man, I understand he could go all the way as your catchphrase.
Uh-huh.
Been that since like 82. Maybe change it.
Yeah, I get it. Did you see where there was a report where Randy Moss was in talks to be a Monday Night Football guy?
I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't
hate it.
I don't hate it either. I feel like that he may be the perfect person for it because he's not going to over-explain anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's just going to tell you what's happening and give you some insight there. One person I want him paired up with, I want him and Charles Woodson up there together. And then having,
that'd be great.
And then having, a play-by-play guy up there.
I want to hear, I mean, everybody's onto the Romo kind of thing, and they always want a quarterback.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Uh-huh.
You're not going to find another Tony Romo.
No, because he's fantastic at what he's doing.
That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
I know NBC already signed Drew Brees.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how good Drew Brees. It sounds like he's going to be like Doug Flutie's fucked.
Yeah.
Like as soon as Drew Brees retires, he's taking over Notre Dame games, and Flutie's getting fired apparently. But you don't know.
Yeah.
But you're not going to get Tony Romo. You haven't had one before.
Exactly.
I mean, that's just what it is.
Yeah. But I think having an offense and a defensive guy up there, giving you different perspectives of how, you know what I mean? Instead of having a quarterback up there he can tell you both. He obviously is the quarterback. He can tell you the defensive thing. He can tell you this, but just having two guys up there debating about stuff, I don't know.
I was listening to people talk about that the other day about, being the color commentator and did not know that a lot of times the problem is the play-by-play guy.
Yeah.
Because it's his show.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if he doesn't want you talking all that much, he will tell you, hey, no.
Uh-huh.
And if you don't, until you work together long enough to have that give and take to where,
Yeah.
Could be those guys' fault.
Could be. I mean, they kind of ask the questions, too, to the color commentator that's supposed to give his insight. So when you ask them questions, I get it now. I mean,
I'm not listening to the radio. Like, I saw that play happen.
Yeah.
You can tell me the guy's name.
Uh-huh.
I don't need anything, but the other guy knows exactly why it happened.
Yeah.
Let him talk.
Uh-huh. Yeah. You can tell me who made the tackle. I mean, I don't care. I can see that too,
Yeah.
But still.
I don't... It's just not... This day and age, it needs to be fun. Like, Tony Romo's fun.
Mm-hmm.
I know Troy Aikman. He's okay.
Yeah. I'm not a Joe Buck fan.
I like Joe Buck.
Joe Buck. Yeah.
I don't get all the hatred on him.
I don't.
Because he's really good at what he does.
He's really good at what he does. For some reason, he always picks a team, and then you can always tell that that's who he wants to talk about.
Oh, gotcha. That's Dallas.
We'll use Dallas because they do a lot of the Dallas games, but it just seems like anything he's kind of like sticks on one thing and then always reverts back to that.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's not like I hate it. It just bugs me, I guess, if you know what I mean.
I would guess.
That's why I hate Chris Collingsworth.
It probably gets that way because, them being the number one team, every time they get that game, he ends up seeing the same team 8 times a year. As
that's why I don't like Chris Collingsworth either. He picks one player and hypes him up the entire game.
Yeah.
Like, he will focus... He will take time
to know if that guy was on a contract here.
Yeah, but he would literally. I mean, sometimes he'll pick like a guard, and I have no problem like highlighting an offensive lineman.
Yeah,
but he would just pick and then do replays of that guy.
Yeah,
he may not have done anything. He could have just helped on a pass block, but it's like, look at him. He's doing his job. He's doing that. I'm like, yeah, okay, I get it. And there's also 21 other players out there.
It'd be an interesting thing too, mentioning that of. And I think we've talked about this before, of how do you do a good job of highlighting the linemen and stuff? Because, like we talk about Baltimore and Marshall Yanda.
Yeah.
Probably the best guard ever. Top five offensive lineman ever.
Yeah.
Retires, and, like, nobody knows of, like, that's a big fucking deal.
Oh, yeah,
like,
that's a huge deal.
Big deal.
It's a huge hole to fill.
But nobody...
Yeah.
Because you're talking about a guy that 5 years from now will be in the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody even knows who he is.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
I mean, it's that weird kind of...
Mm-hmm. But outside world, unless you really watch, you only know your left tackle.
Yeah.
And you only know an offensive lineman if he has pancake blocks.
And not even that, really, if he just gets flagged all the time.
Pretty much,
That's really it.
Yeah, I mean, you only know a lineman if they're really good or really bad.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of in-between linemen out there that just do their job.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he always just sticks on one fucking thing the whole damn game. And it bugs me.
And I never... and he's okay. He's okay.
I can't think of another person to take over.
Yeah.
But I can't, it just, for some reason, it just bugs me.
Well, the one thing that bugs me with that is because they're duo.
With Al Michaels, you mean?
Yeah. And Al Michaels is a legend.
Yeah.
But they got that going, and you got Mike Tirico just sitting there.
Yeah, I know. That's my thing. Like, he's fantastic.
He's one of the best.
Yes, he's fantastic.
And you guys signed him.
Uh-huh.
And he just got him sitting there.
He took Bob Costa's spot at the halftime point.
Yeah.
That's all he did.
And that's just because Bob didn't want to do it anymore.
Yeah. And Bob's awesome. I like to listen to Bob. But, yeah, you have Mike fucking Tirico, Monday Night's Voice, my entire childhood. Yes, my entire childhood. And he does the halftime report at Sunday Night Football.
He's got to be going, which, that was a time,
they paid him so much more than the ESPN
ESPN was doing layoffs, too, so he knew they couldn't match it. But it's just like, so, just nothing?
Yeah.
Not going to any games? No?
Nope.
Okay, because you only have one a week? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Is Michael's going to retire soon? Like, that's what I want to happen.
Well, and then ESPN tried to trade for him.
Yeah, I know.
And they said no.
Yeah.
Like, what? Mike Tirico.
Goes right there, yeah.
Right there.
Have him.
That would be my guess. Drew Brees plays this year, retires, calls one season at Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Al Michaels and them are done. Mike Tirico.
And Drew Brees.
That's going to be your Sunday night game.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind I would like to listen to Tony Dungy talk. Because all he does is the halftime stuff, too.
Yeah.
And I don't mind James Harrison.
I don't either.
I mean, he's very insightful and all the stuff he talks about. But, he gets... I like it because you can tell that he still gets fired up about stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you can tell that he really cares, like, about the players and about how they perform and stuff. And that's what I like. An old player getting mad at people who suck.
I like guys that are good enough to describe or basically explain to people who don't know.
Yeah.
But not have it feel like a kindergarten class,
Exactly.
but be able to on the fly explain, hey, this is why this happened. He went over here because this safety came down, and this was going to be his only option. I know this guy flashed open late, but he couldn't hold it that long because there was a guy blitz, and he had to get rid of it.
Yeah. In the snap of a finger, you're done, and I get it. Yeah.
Everybody understands.
Yep. You didn't have to tell me that when the ball gets snapped, he catches it. You know, you don't have to go that far.
Well, it was like when I told you last week about Mickelson explaining that chip shot of like, hey, that's when people are watching golf, that's the shit they want to see.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll watch the Golf Fix on the Golf fucking channel with the guy that never played on tour. Oh, you're just a teaching pro?
Yeah.
That's Phil Mickelson.
Yeah.
I'm going to listen to his shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was going to tell you, I watched, I was bored the other day. So I watched the Ferguson-Gaethje fight again.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's still pretty, even the second time around is still just crazy.
Yeah.
I mean.
That he didn't get knocked out?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I suggest that you go and watch it again.
Okay.
Because it's on ESPN Plus. You can just. Because just the. With that empty. I mean, just like. Forgetting what it sounded like when he punched a guy in the face. The smack that made of like, he's still standing up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I would have been knocked out way long ago.
The noise like from the original Rocky when he was hitting that beef. That's what it sounded like.
Yeah.
And it was his face. Of just.
It's crazy.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, it just. Then my favorite part when Ferguson after the stoppage, he pushed him away and Gaethje's like, hey, man, you're not going to get anywhere being an asshole.
Yeah, I know. I loved it.
That's awesome.
I loved it, yeah. And then he was like, obviously you don't, like, I am Ferguson in that point in time. If I just got my ass kicked and I know it, don't come and hug me. Wait till I'm done.
Yeah, I'm okay with, because then they did hug.
Exactly. Like, I will
It was a little
come
too
over
quick.
I'll come over and I'll shake your hand, but I just got my ass whooped and I'm Tony Ferguson. I don't want you to touch me right now,
And and Ferguson, one of those people of like, I didn't go down.
Yeah.
You stopped.
You stopped.
You cheated me from winning. It's like,
well,
it might have saved your life.
Exactly.
It was pretty brutal.
Yeah, but I had no problem with that. I'm like, I don't want touched. I mean, even if I lose a game, like I didn't want to talk to anybody. I just wanted to go inside, let me cool down, and then I'm good to go.
Yeah. You just wanted to get in the shower with your buddies.
Exactly.
I understand.
Yeah, sit there and let the water rain over me.
Yeah, let it rain down. People can't tell that I'm crying in here. But the Cejudo fight, for watching that for a second time,
yeah.
Too quick on the trigger on that stoppage.
Yeah.
I still don't like it.
I don't like him.
Yeah, he's a creep.
Yeah, he's kind of a turd.
That's kind of...
Did you know he has 2 gold medals?
Yeah.
He said it like 9 times.
Yeah. But that was kind of his trying to be the Conor McGregor thing of...
Shut up.
You're
5'5", 130 pounds.
But then the Francis Ngannou knockout.
Gosh. I just... Part of me really wanted him to land one of those like
one
first
of the big
2.
ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he knocked him out on his 3rd strike.
Yeah. On his, let's just call it maybe his 7th best punch.
Yeah.
I'm like,
oh my God. I'm like, oh shit. If he would have landed one of those first 2.
And the thing that was great about that, watching it the second time, is you pick up stuff that you didn't the first time. Knockout happens. They all go nuts. And they get the replay ready. And Anik is just like, okay, the replay brought to you by blah, blah, blah. And goes, well, we'll just show you the whole fight.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just like that throwaway. Yeah, I guess we'll just show you the whole fight.
Because it was, 17 seconds?
If that.
Yeah.
I don't, they danced around for a little bit, but that, boy, have you watched the whole John Jones fiasco? Speaking of Ngannou.
I have.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
You wanted to fight Ngannou. You apparently wanted a shit ton of money, which is okay. I mean, you're going up a weight class.
Yeah.
You're the best of all time.
Jones is... Oh, yeah, he is. I forgot he was light heavyweight.
He's a light heavyweight.
Yeah.
And you're going against the biggest guy in the heavyweight division.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay. I mean, know your surroundings. Like, they have no fans.
Yeah.
So
easy.
For sure don't ask for a shit ton of money. But then you call,
Dana White a bitch or something?
Dana's like, I have the text messages. Well, release them then. It's like, wait, dumbass, you sent them to me. You have them too. If you want them released, release them.
Yeah.
Because I understand Dana can't release those text messages just for other fighters. So like, so when I send you a text, you're just going to give it to the media?
Exactly, yeah.
But then it just gets to, you get the greatest of all time, and you have the promoter and the boss that has such a huge ego that he can't be on the... And now Jones is like, well, I'm relinquishing the 205 belt. You just release me.
Yeah.
I'll say I might fight if you work out another deal, but it's like...
First off, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, stop talking.
Stop talking, because you're going to make it worse, because you're going to regret what you said in a good week or two.
The move was always to go to heavyweight.
Yeah.
You asked maybe for too much money. Mm-hmm. You flipped your gourd when you probably shouldn't have. Because I'm sure it was hey man, now is not the right time.
Yeah, exactly.
Just saying. But of like...
you asked for it. He gave it to you. All you would have to, like... And I'm sure it probably wasn't like, no, let's wait until we can build more money up or something. I'm sure it was like he felt offended by the amount of money that was offered. Yes, and I get that. I mean, if you are John Jones and you are fantastic, greatest ever, I get it. If I feel like I'm the best ever and you lowball me on the money, I'm probably gonna be pissed off too.
Yeah,
but you asked for the fight, and this is what he can get you at this point in time.
Chances are, John's probably making around $5 million a fight.
Yeah.
Now, they'll only show you what his purse is, but, he gets pay-per-view points, shit like that. So, call it $3 million.
Yeah.
He fights 3 times a year. Mm-hmm. It makes $9 million a year.
Yeah.
And if it's 5, because he brought up his brother. Mm-hmm. I see with the NFL how they pay them. It's like, well, it's a different sport.
Yeah.
They play 16 games plus playoffs.
And 17 coming up.
17 coming up.
Yeah.
You make $3 to $5 million every time you perform.
Yeah.
Your brother does not. I know he makes money.
Yeah.
Not that kind of money, though. No. He's not making $50 million a year. So, different sport.
Different kind of contract in general.
Yeah.
It's a weekly basis. You don't fight weekly.
And then, because obviously they had some riots and stuff happen in Albuquerque, which is where he lives.
Yeah.
Then you see that of like him going up and taking paint cans from kids and stuff like that. It's like, hey, that's kind of cool. And then you realize that whole video is released from his account.
Yeah.
Of like, so you went out there and filmed yourself doing that, so you try to get the public back on your side.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't even do that. I mean, for sure, go out and do that and film it. That's fine. Send it to somebody else to release. Don't do it yourself.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Yeah. Well, I mean, good for him for doing that. I mean, he was trying to do something
but you
nice.
Kind of see of like,
yeah.
If you weren't filming it, would you have done it?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 weeks ago, you were in handcuffs shooting a gun off with a homeless guy.
Yeah, I know. That was weird.
I mean, just think of that span.
Yeah.
Public intoxication, DUI.
Wasn't it a firearm charge
charge because he was shooting a gun with a bum. Gets in an argument with his boss.
Yeah.
Relinquishes his title.
Yeah.
Gets into this riot trying to hey John,
just be quiet.
Maybe just delete that Twitter.
Yeah, maybe just apologize and say I was out of line.
Sit the next few rounds out, pal.
Chill, buddy.
Let somebody else handle
You're fantastic. Don't ruin it.
And I really wanted to see that fight.
Yeah, I think America wanted to see that fight.
Yeah.
I would love to watch that fight.
John Jones never been knocked out. No, I don't know. He's never been knocked down. I know they say Reyes knocked him down, but John was kind of slipping and he got punched in the center of the chest and fell and got right back up. That's not a knockdown. Let's see if that chin can take one of Francis's shots.
That's what I want to. I think, and I don't want to say that he's scared, but he's found his toughest competition so far.
Yeah, well, and I'm going to tell you what, though, because what's left at 205, a rematch with Reyes, who I still believe beat him.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
I mean, so.
Exactly. Take your pick.
You get knocked out by Francis, that doesn't do anything. I mean, heavyweights get knocked out.
Yeah.
That's just the way it goes. Stipe got knocked out by DC.
Yeah.
And then he knocked out DC. I mean, that's just the way it goes.
Yeah. But he's, but that chip, man, that ego, it's hard to break that.
Well, and that was the other one with the treat the tweet when he's like calling out Dana, going, "You're trying to ruin my career." And Dana's like, "I think you've done good enough on that yourself."
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, like, do you think people forget about you fucking hitting that pregnant lady in a car?
Yeah,
and then running back to your car to get your weed?
Yeah,
and leaving her injured with a broken arm?
Or how about testing positive for cocaine and not having a fight? Yeah, that's. I mean,
or these picograms that keep showing up. Okay, that's a pulsing effect. Is it? Because doesn't seem.
Yeah. And I like John Jones. That's the bad part.
I do too.
I mean, I want to watch that fight too.
Oh my God, that would be so great.
Mm-hmm.
There's fights this weekend. I mean, the card's good, but I ain't paying for
it. Who is it?
It's a Nunes card. Amanda Nunes.
Oh, Amanda Nunes.
The main card is great.
Yeah,
I'm not paying $65 for it though. That should be on ESPN.
Who's on it? I mean, a
bunch of good fights.
Okay.
I mean,
No
you're
names.
not gonna know.
No names. Gotcha.
But it's like really good fights of
Gotcha.
like, yeah.
Well,
the last card was like amazing. And then you put this one on as the next pay-per-view of like, seems like you're trying to fuck us.
To watch Nunes beat the shit out of somebody.
Yeah, for the main event that may last 30 seconds.
Yeah. Not. Did you watch the Woodley fight last weekend?
I didn't see it. No,
I did. I watched it. It was bad. He got beat.
He just got thumped.
He got thumped. I mean, he didn't do anything. Literally, I don't think I saw him do much.
I don't know what you do if you're him.
Yeah. Was this the first time he's fought in a while?
First time he fought since he got beat by Usman.
Oh, okay.
And lost his title.
Yeah. It wasn't good.
And it's one of those things of like, well, because that guy just jumped up to the number one contender.
Yeah.
So you're back of like, so you have Usman.
Yeah.
Banks
3 or 4 spots.
Colby Covington. I mean, it's like maybe go up to 185.
Yeah. What I saw, where is Dillashaw getting a fight some point in time?
Won't be till next January. Because he's still on his I cheated
probation.
Suspension.
Gotcha.
Suspension. 2 years.
Yeah.
EPO.
Gotcha.
Take what Lance Armstrong was taking.
Yeah.
Took it for that fight and got caught and got knocked out in the first round. So.
Who'd he fight now in?
Cejudo.
Yeah. Okay.
And that was probably an early. That's one thing I like. I think Cejudo is very good, but his last 2 big fights, kind of both were early stoppages. I thought, but whatever.
Woodley just got bullied last weekend. Like the guy, he was always in retreat.
Yeah,
the guy just came at him the whole entire time.
Yeah,
it wasn't good.
You can see that when somebody starts pushing, somebody's like,
yeah.
Which is kind of the weird thing when you think about like Stipe being the heavyweight champ. Like he'll get pushed like that.
Yeah,
but he knocks so many people out going backwards. Like, well, he looks like he's running backwards, and he just thundered the guy with the right hand and knocked him out. Of where'd that come from? Because it's like, looked like both your feet were off the ground, moving in the opposite direction, and you just knocked the guy out.
Yeah, it was like a backward Superman punch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, we talked a lot of fighting, but it's the only thing that's been on.
Well, and it's fun to watch.
I love it so much.
Yeah.
I love watching fights.
I rewatched it on Sunday when I was at the course too. So.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. It was the only thing
replayed it. Yeah.
It was the only thing on.
Yeah, I mean it's good.
Yeah.
Start learning some names.
Yeah.
They're seeing some people.
Yeah. I know some. I know the big names. I just don't know up and coming good fighters,
Right.
Like I'd never heard of Gaethje. I knew who Tony Ferguson was, but I had never heard of Justin Gaethje. Yeah.
I think Cody Garbrandt's back into fighting. He's an Ohio guy.
Is he?
He was the 135 champ for a little while. Got beat by Dillashaw.
Okay.
He's a wild man. Kind of like that Gaethje.
Yeah, it just comes out. Fucking...
Not how Gaethje fought this last fight, but like when Gaethje was first in the UFC.
Yeah.
I'm going to knock you out.
That's
and you might knock me out.
Yeah.
Here we go. That's kind of how Cody is.
I like fighters it's just like, I mean, I compare it to anything else. I don't want to watch a pitching battle in baseball. I don't want to watch a 3-6 football game. I want to watch a shootout. I don't want to watch.
You don't want to watch wrestlers grapple all the time, unless I don't mind that.
I don't mind even that because they're at each other. I don't like, let's kick each other in the leg for a while and then.
See, I kind of like the leg kicks because I just go, oh, fuck.
I do the same thing. I do the same thing. I'm like, God damn, that's got to hurt. But for sure, that's not knocking him out. You're hurting him.
But it stopped fights.
It stopped fights because you can't plant your leg anymore. And I get that.
People have quit.
Oh, because it just.
In the UFC.
Yeah.
They've got their leg tore up so much that they just, it's fucking over.
And I get it. And it's a strategy and it's great. But personally, I want to watch you guys fight.
Yeah.
I want to watch you throw some punches. Even if you get him on the ground, I like to watch that shit because that, to me, is sometimes more impressive than just standing up and throwing blows.
Yeah.
Being able to transition your body and move while still holding on to someone and making them tap, that's fantastic.
Oh, yeah. I mean, those are...
It's incredible to watch.
That's the bad thing is because, like, in the Ferguson fight, like, that's what Tony does.
Uh-huh.
Like, if you take him down, you'll be on top of him trying to punch him, all of a sudden he just choked you.
Yeah.
Like, where the fuck did that come from?
Exactly. It's wonderful to watch. Yeah. But I like to watch people attack each other.
That's why I like the Khabib stuff, too, because it's like, yeah, it's kind of a slow lumbering, takes you down, and then he kind of gets your legs pinned, and then he just like, man, this seems slow, and then he just starts beating your face in. It's like, oh, that's what he was doing. Okay.
That was his plan the whole time.
He pinned all your limbs so you can't protect yourself, and then he just started hammering your face. I get it now. Russian style.
That's the way to do it. Vodka.
I want some vodka.
Does he have a Russian accent? Does he?
I don't know that he speaks English.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't know that I've ever... I mean, he might have some phrases that he says, but he doesn't...
He has catchphrases?
I mean, like a thank you very much kind of...
Oh, okay. I thought
like after he wins and Rogan goes to interview him, like there's an interpreter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I see.
I mean, it's not... He can't.
Yeah, I got to. Yeah, he's like Khabib's
right, hit me.
Yeah.
I hit him.
If he dies, he dies.
Yeah. If he dies, he dies. Fuck you, guy. You killed Apollo Creed.
Yeah. Khabib smash.
Need to put a montage together of like the Drago training montage.
Yeah.
And like Photoshop Khabib's head.
Yeah.
Or actually, you know what? It'd be better if it was Rocky's training montage from there with Khabib's head of like just picking rocks up and shit. Because seems like that's how he was training when he was a kid.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you got into this sport. How'd you learn to wrestle? My dad had a bear.
Yeah.
And he made me wrestle him. Oh, that's funny. No.
No, that's true.
That's what happened. There's video of it. You look like you're 9. Yeah. Yeah, that's a bear.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fucking weird, but that's what happened.
Yeah. It's like the Titanic, only with bears.
Bear, you were ready.
If you can wrestle a bear, you can wrestle a human.
That's right. You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
You go Southern a lot with your accents, don't you?
Yeah, that guy's not Southern at all. No. You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Yeah, he has like
kind of that
raspy.
I drink my own urine.
And I like the taste.
Because I like it's sterile and I like the taste. But what? Patches?
Patches O'Houlihan.
I think my favorite thing is the video, because it was what's his name?
Hank Azaria.
Hank Azaria, like who's really in shape.
Yeah.
And then it goes to him in the wheelchair, like, boy, it really went fucking south, huh?
Yeah.
That's why I liked...
you got to pick some of the bigger guys.
Hank Azaria-wise, you ever watch Jim Brockmeyer?
I've never watched it, but I know what you're talking about.
You would kind of like Joe Buck a little bit, because he's in it.
In it? Okay.
He drops F-bombs and stuff like that. He's like, there's just this one where, you know, Brockmeyer has this thing with this dog or whatever, and it was just this... It's hard to explain, and he says... He comes up to Joe Buck and goes, hey, my daughter found out something, and Joe just looks at him and goes, are you still fucking that dog? And I mean, I probably rewind that like 5 times because that's Joe Buck saying that.
Yeah.
Like,
well, did you see when this whole quarantine first started, did you see him like... He was trying to he's like, I want to get practicing so when sports come back, and they're like, you should commentate porn.
That was phenomenal.
It was awesome.
His reply and everything was great.
It was great. Yeah.
But he gets some hate, man.
He does.
I did watch some things over this last week that Space Force on Netflix.
Is that funny? Is it funny?
Funny.
I can't imagine it not being funny with Steve Carell.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't know. it's weird because like the name of it makes me think it's a sci-fi thing.
Yeah.
It is not.
Yeah, I didn't think it was.
No.
It's just about...
Basically, it's like Space Force is a branch of the military.
Terry, yeah, that's what I thought.
That's what it is.
Uh-huh.
But it's, Steve Carell. It's funny.
It's got to be funny.
Worth it. I watched...
Did you watch the Mr. Documentary? Did you watch the Epstein things?
I did.
Okay.
Huh.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Boy.
I haven't watched it. Just buddies have been
Really
explaining it to me.
Going, I probably didn't need to watch that.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. It's like,
ooh.
Like, because you know what happened.
I had no idea. I
were you in a coma in the last 4 fucking years?
I guess. I don't watch the news or pay attention to that.
I mean, it shows up online a lot.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I literally, buddies texted me, was like, oh, did you watch this? I was like, no, what's it about? And they explained it to me. I'm like, well, fuck, God, I don't want to watch that. That sounds terrible.
Yeah, it's the underage female thing.
Yeah.
Of like, because you knew it happened.
Okay.
And you knew that's why he was going to prison.
Oh, okay.
But then as it goes in, it's going to like, oh, it's so many more.
So much
It's
worse.
so much more. I was like, hey, 10 girls came out and they're going to be in court. It's like, it's so many more than that, though, of how many people did come forward.
Yeah.
Of like, oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, well, give him a massage.
Yeah. Ugh.
All right. Take your clothes off. Wait, what? What the fuck? And the one thing is like the lady that was helping pick these girls out for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can't find her.
Oh.
Like, she should be in prison.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't know where she is.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's like, well, it's 2020.
You should be able to find her.
Guessing you know where she is.
Yeah.
But,
Ooh.
yeah, it's one of those ones I get done watching going,
You take a shower afterwards? I feel gross.
I didn't need all that.
Uh-huh.
I didn't need to know it.
What else has dropped? Netflix has put some good stuff, like their movies, I should say. They've put a lot of good ones out.
Yeah.
Lately. Well, they've been on there before, but they take them off and they re-put them back. But there's a lot of good ones out there now.
I haven't watched that Uncut Gems yet.
You know what? I watched it. It is a good movie, and I think a lot of Adam Sandler gets like huge praise from it.
Right.
Personally, I think he got huge praise from it because he's never done something like that before.
Gotcha.
But you just need a guy who can look slimy.
Yeah.
It was just, he didn't play Adam Sandler. So it's not like you could you can't replace an Adam Sandler. It's true in his movies, but this isn't an Adam Sandler.
So you're saying that he wasn't snubbed for an Oscar?
No. I'm saying it was a good movie.
He wasn't an Oscar winner.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
No. I mean, his acting was, you just really needed to find somebody who would have been good at being a greaseball. And he looked the part. He did a wonderful job of looking like kind of a sleazy greaseball kind of guy.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
He kind of is.
Yeah. I mean kind of, yeah.
What he always played.
Yeah. But it's a decent movie. I mean, I liked it. It was just the reaction that was like, oh, this is a great movie. Yeah, it was good. It was a good movie.
That's how I always put it. We talked about that before. Would you went to the theater to see it, or would you wait for
I would have waited
for
it would have been the second tier. I would have waited for it to come to streaming. Yeah.
That's one thing I always hated about Netflix, because their movie selection sucks.
Yeah.
But, and then once you binge through all the series, like, ain't really nothing on here that I want to watch.
They've actually gotten way better at putting relevant movies out.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
everybody else is starting their streaming service, so they're taking all that shit back.
Yep.
Because HBO just released their HBO Max, which is supposed to have a bunch of shit on it, but apparently people are shitting all over it. So,
oh, really?
Apparently a bunch of the stuff that they put out that was going to be on it isn't on it.
Oh, okay.
It's like, man, you just can't put this out. Here's what's going to be on it.
Nothing.
I mean, 9 months from now.
Yeah.
I bought this shit now. I mean.
Yeah, I mean, it's like one of my favorite movies, and I love the movie The Help. I don't know if you ever watched it.
I've never seen it.
It's fantastic, and I've watched it twice since it's been on Netflix. It's wonderful. Wonderful movie.
It's kind of a family movie, right?
It's about
people doing their job and being good at it.
No. No,
is it not?
No, I mean, that's not it. Like the lady.
Well, it's about people that have a job and they like doing the job.
No.
Is it? That's not what it's about?
No, are you being sarcastic? I mean, it's about a lady writes a book about the black workers in like the 60s during the thing. I mean, did you not know? Okay.
I knew that.
I didn't know.
With you.
I didn't know. I'm like, what are you talking about? They hated their jobs. They were treated like shit. But it's just great. Like, just I don't know. I don't know if it's a true story. I know it's based off of a book.
Yeah,
but I don't know if it's. I don't know if it's true or not. But some of the stories, like it's funny. Like some of the things the maids are doing to their owners, or they're not slaves, but they're workers or whatever.
Right.
But just like
to their owners.
I don't want it's not owners, but
yeah,
like the way that they're
employer.
treated is kind of like that employer. But yeah,
basically like
like the lady
took a shit in their soup or something like that.
Yes, kind of. I mean, kind of. Yeah,
I've never seen the movie.
Yeah,
so
basically,
hey, how about that?
There's all the racism stuff.
They're just fucking with the
one girl is. The other girl's kind of like not. But she gets fired for some stupid ass reason, and then comes and like gives this lady a pie as like I'm sorry, but she shit in the pie, and the girl ate 2 slices of it.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's just like stuff like that. Like she ate her poo.
So it's a funny movie.
No, it's not. That part is funny. It's not a comedy. Not a comedy.
It's a strange movie.
It's good. It just
I obviously I know what it is.
Yeah,
because didn't she win an Oscar for it?
I think
or something
so.
Like that?
Yeah.
Was Octavia
Spencer. Yeah, she's the one with the poo pie.
Yeah,
Viola Davis and Emma Stone and a lot of big name actors are in it. But yeah, it was really good. I love that movie.
I just never got around to watch. It's one of those ones like I'm not opposed to watching it. It's just like I got to be in a certain mood.
Yes, and it was
to
honestly
start a movie like that.
It came on one day, and I just happened to watch it because I knew like people talked about it a lot.
Yeah.
And it was like at the time it just came out, and I'm like, wow, this is fantastic.
The bad thing for me is when something comes out and it has all this Oscar buzz.
Yeah.
Like I automatically don't want to see it.
I know.
Because I just assume it's going to be shit because most of the movies are shit that are in the Oscars.
Terrible movies.
I mean, every once in a while you get, Joaquin Phoenix and a Joker.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Yeah. But for the most part, it's like, oh, this is just this like artsy movie that some guy lost 50 pounds for.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, like, or the one, I forget what year it was. It might have been like 13 or something, but I watched, it was Joaquin Phoenix where he like wanted to do the computer.
Oh, yeah.
That won a bunch of awards.
Yeah, like
and I'm
all
like,
of them.
I'm like, why? He wanted
I don't know.
He fell in love with his hard drive.
Yeah.
Granted, it sounded like it was Scarlett Johansson talking. I get it, but still,
well, yeah, but it's still just talking.
Yeah, it's not doing anything for you.
Yeah, I never watched it just because
yeah,
no,
I didn't watch it either, but it's just
not happening.
Didn't want to. I knew what it was about. That's all I needed to know.
Yeah,
I knew he wanted to fuck his computer. That's all I got out of it.
Like I've never watched any of that. Like this, the one that won this year of like I'm not reading fucking subtitles. You're
Which
saying
one
this is
was
the best movie? That Parasite.
Oh yeah,
yeah, not reading subtitles.
Nope.
Fuck you.
I watched the trailer for it.
Yeah, I was with you.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, we were in Zombieland too.
Yeah,
that's the kind of movies we watch.
Yeah, I was there. Don't tell me a story about something when I was there.
But we were confused.
Those people in front of that kid's like, I want to see that.
Yeah,
I'm like
what?
What the fuck was it?
Why? I don't know what could happen.
Was this a movie about like superpowers from these bugs and fumes, or a horror movie? I mean, it changed.
It did. It was bad. Is that what it's about?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I think it's a horror movie at the end.
It's supposed to be a horror movie, but apparently there's a parasite.
Apparently. Something to do with that.
Yeah.
Probably somebody's got raid. Just sprays the guy down and it's over. Spoiler.
That's how it ends.
Yeah, most of the time, I mean, I've like all those. I never watched Slumdog Millionaire. I never watched Life of Pi. I don't care.
Nope, I never watched that one either.
You're in a boat with like fake fucking tigers that are in your imagination? I don't give a shit.
Is that what it is?
Something like that.
He's imagining those tigers?
Yeah. Not real.
I didn't know. I never watched it.
I haven't either, but I've just,
I mean,
I've heard people talk about it, but straight on. Hey, Tom Hanks did that shit. He was on an island with a soccer ball or a volleyball.
And I guarantee that was 10 times better.
That was great.
Yeah.
I like that movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
It's not, Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's going to be good.
Has to be. Has to be.
I had a thought. Did Tom Hanks had like a recent movie that he did? He hasn't done a movie in a while, has he?
Well, he was filming in Australia when he got the virus.
Oh, okay. No, Nope, fucking never mind. I had watched Green Mile the other day. That's what it was. That's why I thought.
That's been out for a while.
Oh, I know. Yeah, no, I know. I've watched it many times, but that's why I had the Tom Hanks in my head. Let's watch that. Yeah,
probably the last Oscar-wise. Like I was a really big fan of that Ray movie with Jamie Foxx.
Oh yeah, wonderful.
Love that
wonderful movie. Yes.
I don't know. Bohemian Rhapsody won.
It was great.
That was a good movie.
Great movie. Yeah.
I haven't. The Elton John one. I've seen it. I haven't watched it yet.
Good too. Yep.
It's kind of weird. I mean, it seems like it's almost too soon for the Elton John movie
because he's not dead.
Well, because he's still touring.
No, he's not.
Because of coronavirus, he was on his final tour that was like 2.5 years long.
Oh, okay. Well, like, I'm wrong.
Hey,
yeah, I get it.
The guy's still touring. I mean,
yeah,
wait till he fucking stops.
But the movie's fantastic. It's like Taron Egerton or whatever, and like Jamie Foxx, we all know how fucking talented he is and doing everything. He sounds like Elton John.
Yeah. Well, I expect him to be really good in it.
Yeah.
But here's my only problem with him. Mm-hmm. Stop doing these fucking movies.
Yeah.
Make some more goddamn shoot 'em up movies, because that's what I want to see you in.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you this, could be a good movie. I haven't watched it yet. You said it's great.
It's great. But I'm a big Elton John fan. I don't know if you are. Okay.
I mean, I like his songs and stuff, but I mean,
gotcha.
I'm not going to go out of my way.
I mean, I've never watched him live. I mean, I guess
it's too expensive.
Yeah.
And it's only in Vegas for the most part. But yeah, I mean, I want to see you be a spy that nobody knows about and kill people with, your shoe knife.
An umbrella.
Yeah. I want to see that shit.
Yeah.
I want to see you singing. They're moving.
Gyrating around,
dancing on stage and singing.
Yeah. I can't remember.
I mean, for the most part, most of those, movies are pretty good.
What do they call them? Biopics or whatever?
Yeah.
Those are, I can't think of one that was bad.
Yeah. I mean, they're, even if they're about somebody that you don't give a shit about, they're still usually pretty good.
Yeah, they are.
Because you don't know, you don't know their story.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I think the one with the Ray Charles, I think what that did is brought to light about how many songs that people probably didn't even know were his.
Yeah, I know.
Like, oh shit, that was his song.
Yeah,
Jesus, this guy put out some hits, man.
Everything.
But yeah, it's and then also didn't. I knew his songs and stuff. I like Ray Charles' songs. I didn't know he was a heroin addict and all that shit. I didn't know that. I mean,
I didn't know that he could see as a kid, and he developed the blindness.
I didn't know that he developed the blindness and fucked everybody.
Yeah, I know.
Everyone. You're a female at his show, he's gonna bang you. That's just the way it is.
Yeah.
But, kind of a shitty human. I mean, at the end of the day.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
He wasn't the best person.
Not the greatest guy.
Yeah.
But, he made a turnaround and he hugged himself.
Yeah.
This is great. It just kind of hit you, didn't it? Is it 'cause, can you see it in your head?
It's just sitting there, just
fucking made everything better when he started hugging himself. It's like,
he
loves himself now. He can feel your cheers. That's why he's hugging himself to show you that he likes it.
It's not the heroin itch.
It'd be more up his sleeve if you start cheering, he start jerking off. Yeah. Go, he's really into it now.
He loves it. Oh shit! It's not the heroin itch. He just knows your fans are there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh god. I don't know where to go from there, man.
Wow. Alrighty.
Maybe that's just it.
I guess.
Maybe we're out on that one. Ray Charles hugging himself.
Yeah. Great movie though.
Love it.
Yeah. Whiteside.